I'm relieved that we're past this. I'm very happy that the community and everyone involved did not have to go through a trial, including Lisa. And it allows myself and some others to try to move forward with our lives instead of waiting.
40 years, is that fair?
I don't know what's fair and what's not fair. I think that I'm satisfied with that decision.
And she waived the right to an insanity defense. Did you think that was the right? Are you fine with that?
Yes.
You think she knew what she was doing?
Only she can answer that question. I don't know what's inside of her head. I don't think anyone is thinking clearly when they do anything like that to their own child.
And how are you doing?
I'm working on it. I'm doing as well as I can, I think. I have a lot of support.
Ever a day that goes by that you don't think about it?
Never. Never. But I want to think about his life, not his death.
Great, thank you. And are you, this is a really tacky question, but just in terms of being accurate, are you officially divorced now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So, great. And he had just turned 9?
Yep. April 7th is his birthday. So he would have been 10 this last April.
Right.
He would have been starting 5th grade next week. Next Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, next week.
Mhm.
Thank you. I don't have
Yeah.
any other questions.
Okay.
Heather, do you have any
Thanks,
questions?
Suzanne.
Yeah, thanks for the email last week, Michael. I guess, how have you been getting through this?
Wow. I don't know. It's very hard. I have a lot of support from friends and from family, and it's very difficult. And as I told Suzanne, I try to look forward. I try to do things that make me happy, and as memories of Asher, I think about the fun things that we did, how much joy he brought to my life. And I like living.
What was that?
I like living.
Have you had much contact with her in the interim?
We have spoken on occasion.
Sort of just clerical necessity?
No, we've had discussions about what happened.
Can you talk about those?
I'd prefer not to. They're private. Sorry.
Have you talked to her parents or any of her family?
Not a lot. I've had contact with them, but we haven't spoken a lot.
Were those her parents in the courtroom?
Yes. Yes. I was very happy that they were here to support her and her brother.
How do you explain kind of, I guess, the relationship or feelings you have for Lisa even today and kind of through the trial? It seems very mixed. And
It's very conflicted. It's hard to realize that somebody that you were with for almost 25 years, who I knew she loved Asher, could do something like this. And it's hard for me to understand the place in her mind that she had gone the last few days. So I'm very conflicted. You can't be with somebody for that long and not care about them. I guess I don't feel vindictive, but I think that she should go to jail for what she did, obviously. And she hurt a lot of people, not just me. And she's suffering as well.
Do you know how old she is now?
47.
47.
So what's your plan now that this is all kind of settled? I mean, this.
Well, it didn't stop me from leading my life. It's just something that was looming in the future to have the trial that I was not looking forward to. So I think it allows me to look more towards the future in a positive way. And I think a trial would have been very bad for the community, especially for the kids. And I'm very concerned about all of his friends.
Did you plead with her to plead guilty?
No. No. She made the decision before I was told about it. I think in Steamboat, there may be some controversy about whether it was the right thing to do, and I think the district attorney will probably be criticized for perhaps being lenient, but I support his decision fully. I think he made the right decision. He consulted with me. I urged him to seek this path. He did it on his own, but I told him that I would prefer this. And I don't know if anyone else is in a better position to decide whether justice is served for my son or not, other than me.
So is it being served? As much as it
I,
can?
I don't know the answer to that, but I'm satisfied with the outcome.
Are you hopeful she spends the rest of her natural life in prison?
I haven't thought about that.
At 47 and a 40-year sentence, I mean, it's possible that she'll get out before then? I mean, are you okay with that possibility?
I'll
Not that
I'll
far?
consider that when we get closer to that time.
Yeah.
Will you be staying in Steamboat?
No, I live in Denver now.
Are you-
Yeah.
Are you still working in wine?
Yeah.
Wine sales?
Yeah. I'd prefer if we didn't even put that in there, if it's okay.
Still living in Denver?
Yeah, living in Denver.
Okay. Do you make it back to Steamboat pretty often? I know I've seen you.
Yeah, I try to. I love being in Steamboat. It's hard, but I love being there. It's my home. It's always going to be my home.
Will you have any further communication with her, do you think?
I don't know. That remains to be seen. Yeah, we need to get through this. You know, she has a lot before they decide where they put her, apparently.
Because of her...
Because of her
physical
medical
ailments.
condition, and also because apparently there's a lengthy interview process to determine what facility you go to. So it'll be a little while till we know.
What do you do when you go back to Steamboat?
In the summer, I swim in the river, go for bike rides, go fishing. Like to hang out with Asher's friends.
Oh, that's nice.
It's fun. It's fun to watch them grow up. It's hard, but it's fun.
What will you do tonight?
Actually, I'm having a friend over for dinner who's in from out of town, who's from Steamboat originally.
Just a nice diversion.
Mm-hmm.
The tough question. What are your thoughts? Why do you think she did this?
I can't answer that because I don't know what was in her mind. I think she was depressed and very angry, and I think it took over. And I think the psychiatric reports will show that she's not insane, but there's no question she wasn't thinking clearly.
Did she have a history of depression?
No.
Do you think she was trying to hurt you?
Again, I think you'd have to ask her that. I can't answer that. She did, clearly, but I don't know for sure if that was her intention.
Anything else, Michael?
I would just say for people in Steamboat, I appreciate all the support they've given me the last almost 15 months. It's been incredibly supportive, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't have that. It's an incredible community.